Just real quick, just describe tonight's performance. So, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought first half we were very lacklustre. I thought there was a lack of intensity to our play. I thought second half we had a lot more intensity, but obviously I don't want to speak too much about the officials. I mean, I think the one where Magnus is going to go through on goal and he blows, and then he admits after he's made a mistake. It's, to be quite frank, it's not good enough. And then the free kick on Matt, which is clearly a free kick. Everyone thinks it's a free kick, and then they break and then they go. But look, I'm not one for excuses. I think we should have scored second half. We should have got something from the game, and that's probably the most disappointing thing, is that you look at the intensity first half. I thought our intensity needed to be a lot better. Second half, the intensity was there. We had a couple of good chances, but I just felt that performance wasn't as strong as it has been in previous games.
So these home losses, they've all sort of followed a midweek game. Any fatigue or anything attributed to that?
Well, we need to be tougher. We play midweek. Okay, that's fine. But for us, we speak about it a lot. I think it's important that you get on with it and you play with it, an intensity and a desire. Yeah, I mean, sure, obviously the players worked extremely hard and will have run an awful long way on Tuesday night against Orlando, but equally it was last Tuesday. So from some of the things we've spoken about, I think I expected our intensity to be a little bit higher. I mean, it was very evident probably after about 5-10 minutes. The intensity that we normally play, it was a different intensity. Second half we got a bit more reaction, but I think you could definitely see there's a lot of tired legs there.
What's Kadeem dealing with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Kadeem picked up an injury in the Orlando game, which was something we didn't want. So we're still trying to assess that and see where we are with that.
You said it might have been his knee.
Yeah, he's hurt his medial ligament, which is, again, it's something we didn't want to need, but it's happened, so you just have to deal with it.
Tonight, without Kadeem, Matt was making a lot of runs towards the wide areas. So obviously takes him out of the box, and Burke wasn't overlapping as much. Was that just because of the way Pittsburgh was playing things, or was that a change in strategy?
No, I mean, for us, it's you analyse the opposition and try to get people to play in pockets. I thought with a lot of the ball, I mean, if you look throughout the game, I mean, by and large, I'd say our possession is huge, but equally it's possession with a purpose. There's no point in having all that possession and not creating chances. I thought first half we had a lot of possession, not necessarily the chances. I thought second half, you look at it, I mean, Elise hit the bar with another couple of headers. I mean, again, the keeper comes out and punches where he's outside the 18-yard line. So it sticks in your gut when you get decisions like that. It just doesn't help things. But equally, you need to take your chances. I mean, we've had a couple of chances there that we need to score from, and that's something we should have done.
I know you said you don't want to talk about the refs, but did the refs say anything to you about the goal that was disallowed for offside?
No, I mean, that one he never said anything. I mean, at half time, obviously we'd asked him to explain why, when Magnus is going to go through a ball, why he gave a free kick, and then he admits then that he's at fault and he's made a mistake. But that's not good to anybody. I mean, it's easy then to say, look, I made a mistake. I mean, when you look and you make one mistake, fair enough. But when you're making continual mistakes, it's pretty hard to stomach, considering the meant to be professional referees.
We were pretty sure that was Juan's fifth yellow card, so is he suspended for the next game?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he missed the next game.
How does that factor into your plans?
Well, he won't play. That's it. He's suspended. Yeah. Unless we want to get a fine, it's safe to say he's not going to play in the next game.
Can you comment on the service that your wide midfielders put in? It just seemed like every ball was either really close to the keeper or really easy for Pittsburgh to put out.
Yeah, I mean, I think at times we needed to be attacking the near post. I mean, I think when you look at some of the crosses, they could have been better, but equally there were some crosses that went in that we needed to get somebody on the end of. And then when we did get somebody on the end of it, we couldn't score from it. So I think when you look at, as I say, the intensity of our play compared to previous games, our intensity's been much higher than that. I still think we deserve something from the game. I don't necessarily think we deserve to win it, but I certainly don't think we deserve to lose it either. And, the decision that was given against us, it's pretty hard to stomach. But as I say, I don't make excuses. Our standards have been very high all season, and they continue to be high for a reason.
Charlie came back last week, and then today he took a pretty hard kick to the leg, and you subbed him out. Is he okay, or was it just a team?
Yeah, no, but I think if you look at the way he was sort of going, we were trying to get people up and down and get people in behind, so we weren't sure if he was in pain. And obviously then he's coming back from an injury, so you need to bear all that in mind and then see can you affect the game. And we tried to affect the game as much as we could, and as I say, the second half we had some chances that we probably should have scored from. But yes, it's disappointing to lose in that manner, to lose at home is very disappointing.
You have another short turnaround playing on Wednesday. Do you think that we're preparing for this game after a loss like tonight?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Do you think you're in preparation for another short turnaround after a result like tonight?
No, I mean, I think when you've got so many games in such a short period, you can't really do a whole lot of training. I think if you look at this last week as well, when we've played on the Tuesday, your training intensity has to obviously be mindful of the games that you want to play. So again, your strategy is to make sure that people get rest, because that's what they need, and try to get as much recovery as you can. So it's trying to make sure that we get the right rest, right recovery, and try and make sure that our intensity on Wednesday is a little bit higher and back to where it needs to be. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.